Hey guys, what's going on? So today I'm going to be showing you a PS4 game save editor. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you my Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy game and show you that nothing is modded so far. And pretty much what I'm going to show you is a way to edit your PS4 game saves. Now the only issue with this is that it is not a free solution. So you're gonna have to kind of fork out some money for that, so that is the inconvenience, but it is definitely a cool tool and I haven't really found a better alternative, especially a free one or even a paid one. So it does cost a little bit, but if it's something that you want to do is edit these saves, then this might be something that you can benefit from. Maybe if you just want to mess around with the game after you complete it, or maybe if you're trying to go for a certain thing and like you want extra lives in Crash Bandicoot, anything like that. So I'm just using Crash Bandicoot as the example. As you can see here, we're using this save with 6 lives. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is close out this application. We're going to go over to the settings menu here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and plug in my flash drive that I formatted to my PlayStation into my PS4 Pro. So what you're going to want to go to is the application Save Data Management, and go to Save Data in System Storage and copy it to a USB storage device. And for instance here, I'm just going to go ahead and select both of these because I'm not sure which one it uses. I'm going to copy it over to that flash drive. So this shouldn't take too long at all, depending on how big the saves are. So we're going to go ahead and copy that over. And now once you copy that over, you're just going to want to take your flash drive and plug it into your PC. So we're going to switch over to PC so I can show you guys the rest of this process, and then we'll be back on console. Okay, so now that we're back on PC, just go ahead and ensure that you have your USB plugged into your computer now, and we're going to go ahead and open up the Save Wizard for PS4 Max, and we're going to go ahead and hit OK on that. It should download the games list and pull up games that you already have on that flash drive. So you'll know that it's not detecting your flash drive if it just goes ahead and shows all these games that's supported. It should only show the ones that you have game saves on that flash drive with. So we're going to double click into Crash Bandicoot and double click again, and we're going to go ahead and hit max lives. So right here it says that we must have the first stage complete first, which we do. We're going to go ahead and apply this, and it's going to go ahead and overwrite that save for us and give us max lives. And while we're waiting on that, I can also talk about a cool feature about this too, is how you can re-sign game saves to your account as well. So say that you find a game save online that you want to use and you download it from a user, you can actually click re-sign here, import that from the user. So like say here, if this was their .zip file of their save, you can actually import it and save it into your profile, which is pretty cool. So you can use other people's saves. This is interesting on certain type of games, especially like ones that you can like do manual saves, because it might help you get like a really pesky trophy or something. I mean, technically that is kind of cheating, but it is kind of a cool concept. And if it's your first time using it, you're going to go into the settings tab, and you're going to go to profile manager and go ahead and add in your profile. This adds in your PSN ID from your USB device. So once you have that save file on there, just go in here and it should automatically add that profile in. Now we're going to switch back over to console and see if it actually did apply the cheat for all of the max lives in Crash Bandicoot. Okay, so now we're back on the PS4, and we're going to go ahead and hit save data on USB storage device. Of course, you're going to want to take the USB out of your PC and move it over to your console. And we're going to go ahead and copy to system storage. And we're just going to hit Crash Bandicoot and copy both of these over. And go ahead and overwrite both of those files. So now what we're going to do is go ahead and exit out of here, go straight over to our game, and we'll see if we have the new lives now. So As you can see there, before I started the video of showing you the process of the save editor, you can see I think we had 6 lives. So now we should have max lives. We're just going to see how many it actually gives us here. And as you can see there, there's also a big, huge like game list as well. But I think that this is a pretty cool tool, even though you do have to pay for it, especially if you're someone who likes to, you know, mess around in your games after you've already completed them. And if we hit Y there, you can see there it did mod our lives to 99 now. That's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. It actually did work for Crash Bandicoot. It pretty much works for any kind of game that you really want it to, as long as it's a supported game. You can see there we do have the 99 lives now. So maybe if you're going for some kind of achievement and you're gonna die a lot and you don't want to have to start all over in this kind of game, you know, it's not really a fair way of doing it, but it's a way of doing it, you know, if that's kind of your thing. Me personally, I mostly use this save editor for things such as like open world games when I get done with them and I just want to mess around. Now this game really doesn't have any kind of like cool cheat codes, like really cool ones that would be like you know, like infinite health mods and stuff. It's mostly just kind of simple cheats, like stuff like unlock items and stuff like that. And I guess in turn it could possibly help you, you know, get past something, especially if you was wanting to go ahead and platinum the game or anything like that. Oh god. As you can see there, I suck at this game, by the way. But yeah, so now we have 98 lives. And one thing I also want to add in as well, if you're going to be using the save editor, go ahead and go down to system and then go to automatic downloads and turn this off, turn all of this off. That way that it doesn't go ahead and force those firmware updates on you, because sometimes that can actually break the PS4 game save editor. And you know, if you're paying for it, you don't want it to break, of course, but it's definitely an interesting little program. And if you're kind of interested in it, this isn't a paid video or anything, but I will link it in the comments below or in the description below. And as always guys, if you guys enjoy this video, be sure to leave me a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.